remember summer in its wake. The heart of September left nothing more to say. Just show me what it's worth. I wanna hear you say these words. From the light into the dark, it'll be alright. Did I speak too soon? I wanna harbor you through all the ways this life could be so cruel. If the storm breaks through, I'll be the light for you, holding on when everything it feels so blue. Letting it linger, what I thought was everything I had of you, wrapped round my finger like a puppet on a string. So where are you right now? Find me when the stars turn out. All you vampires gather around here in the night. Did I ask too much? Maybe it's not enough for now. We close the door and feel the rush. Or am I listening? Something close to home is bigger than the two of us would own. Fallen for you in a way that I thought that I never do. Oh, it taught me the way to never be used. I'll make a promise to you, alleviate every sky, be honest and true. All the games, there's no excuse, no more running away. Did I speak too soon? I wanna harbor you through all the ways this life could be so cruel. If the storm breaks through, I'll be the light for you, holding on when everything it feels so blue. I'll be there with you still, till the darkness starts to spill over you and everything that we've ever built.
Yes, guys, welcome back to another stream. Yo, turn down the lights, turn down the lights. Yes, people, hope you guys are all doing well. Smash the likes up, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel as well if you're new. Yeah, why don't you have a consistent intro? Why? Because let's mix it up, mate. Otherwise, it all gets stale in here. Yeah, it gets stale, bro. It gets damp. Yeah, I don't want damp. Yeah, my whole fucking house is damp. Yeah, I got leaks for days. Yeah, this shit played. My house is like Old Trafford, yeah? So I don't want to get damp in here. I don't want to get stale, mate. Yeah, I want this to be a place where we can come and say our views. Anyway, hope you guys are all doing well. Smash these likes up on the way. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel as well if you're new. Because this weekend is a big weekend, guys. I can't lie, man. It's a bit annoying as well because, like, there's literally no hope that Arsenal drop points. Like, literally none. Like, zero part of me, zero, believes that Wolves will get anything. Nothing. You know what I mean? So that means, like, we can't gain on Arsenal this weekend. We can only stay where we are or get worse. You know what I'm saying? So the pressure's all on City. The pressure's all on City. The pressure on Arsenal, man, because everyone knows that Arsenal are gonna win that game. They'll probably slap them. Right, yeah, that could be like 6 or 7-0, man. I'll be real with you. If Gyökeres don't score in that game, yeah, then it's official. We're calling him a flop, mate. Yeah, if he don't score against Wolves, it's official. Live and direct official. He's a flop. But yeah, I thought we'd have a bit of a chat about the weekend's fixtures. Let's have a look at what's going on tomorrow. Chelsea v Everton. That's a big one. I can't lie, because Chelsea, man, 4 games without a win in all competitions. And Everton are 7th in the league. Yeah, they're only 1 point behind Chelsea. So Everton will be going to Chelsea tomorrow thinking, yo, we can do something here. So Chelsea, man, Chelsea need to do something there, boys. I can't lie. But like I say, Everton are a decent side on the day. Like, they're a bit of a weird team because they have been slapped up a couple of times recently. I think they got slapped up against Forest, innit? Yeah, they got slapped up against Forest. And who else did they get slapped up against? Is it Arsenal? Someone else slapped them up as well. I can't remember who it was. Might have been Arsenal. But they got beat like 4-0 or something, 5-0, like 3 weeks ago. Yeah. So Newcastle, that's it. Yeah, Newcastle. And it was at Everton, that game as well. So yeah, that's going to be an interesting one, mate. But I'll tell you something, yeah. If Chelsea don't win that game, yo, their fan base is going to go into meltdown. And they've already been melting down. Did any of you guys see the video that went viral of Don and Matisse? Did you guys see it? Or not? Let me see if I can find it. I don't know if you guys seen it, man. What's that Eunice guy called? Yeah, Eunice Talks Football, is he called? Yeah, Mustafa, that's what I seen it on. What's that Eunice called? Because he commented on it, bro. Eunice Talks Football, yeah? Nah, I can't see it, man. What's his name? Mustafa, you must know it. You seen it? The other side. Yeah, no, is that it? I can't remember the guy's name, man. But, oh my God, guys, if you've not watched it yet, go watch that Don v Matisse video. Funny. All you can eat Chelsea. Oh, yeah, other side of the coin. Is that what it is? Let me see if I can see it here. Yeah, I got it. Yo, chat. We might have to watch this. Yeah. Oh, there's a part 2. I've not seen the part 2. Yo, let's watch this, chat. Yeah, we got time. We're not in a rush, are we?
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying, though. This is all well and good saying all of this, right? But you should have never come out in the summer even thinking Chelsea would finish second. I don't care if you want to. Hold on, Latif, because I understand your logic. And
how many points are we behind second right now?
With our best 11, and you're saying with our best 11 this and our best 11 that, right? You have experienced Maresca long enough to know that he rotates the team. Yeah, you've experienced these players like Lavia, like Reece, yeah, like Fofana for long enough to know that these guys are gonna have to get rotated because of their injury history.
Where did you put us?
So you should know, as a smart guy. I know you're smart enough to know this.
Where did you place us?
I predicted us to finish second, and then I predicted to finish, and then I predicted.
But then when we're talking in the when we're talking in the group,
you don't let me finish.
When we're talking,
listen to me, man.
You've come to Big Six. You've come to Big Six to compare Fofana with Saliba. You've come to Big Six to say Man City will see.
I said Fofana and Gabriel.
No, relax.
Did he do that? I didn't watch the episode, but apparently, yeah, Don said that Fofana's in the same level of Gabriel. Did he actually say that? Epic Nin, I seen it, bro. Oh my days. That was mad. Did he say that? No.
Relax. I'm not gonna let you come on here and play Good Samaritan. You've come on Big Six and told Big Steve, "Oh, wait for the Etihad," and then when they've come to question you properly, "Oh, I'm shameless. You relax.
I'm coming with the energy that you need to come with to the odds. Because you already know what time is against the big team.
You've come to Big Six.
You know what time is against the big team.
To compare Fofana with Saliba. Oh, but I'm shameless. You've come to Big Six to make Esteval versus Young.
No way you compared Fofana to Saliba. Bro, he's paid 40 games for Chelsea, bro, in like 4 years.
Mild comparisons. Oh, but I'm shameless.
You see, look, look.
And now you want to come on. And now you want to come on here.
Hold on a second.
Hold on a second.
No, but
Now you want to come on
we're not
here
doing this.
after
We're not
saying
doing
the
this.
same shit. You get
You're not doing
everybody.
this.
You are the one that gets everybody giddy in the group chat.
You
You're
are
the
trying
one
to
that gets
confuse the
everybody
audience.
giddy. You're the one that
You
gets
are trying to
everybody
confuse the
above their
audience.
level. You're the
Hold
one that
on.
gets everybody.
Nah,
I'm team done, bro. I'm team done. Come on, guys.
You're the one that
Wait,
got Miz.
hold
You're the
on,
one that got Miz excited. You're the one
I
that
didn't
gets
even finish.
everybody
I didn't even
excited.
finish.
And then in the
I
same
didn't even
breath,
finish my point.
you know what you said in the group chat this week? You know what you said in the group chat?
Confuse
You know what you said in the
confuse
group
you,
chat?
J-Ball. It's
You know what he
confuse you.
said in the group chat? And do you know what he said to Big Six when he came on the phone? Oh, I'm not surprised we lost to Leeds. It can happen. I'm not surprised we're in the top 4 race. It can happen because I don't trust tossing. I don't trust this. But yeah, you want to come on here and come and interview about
But this
squad
is
depth. You knew
but this is the
Tosin
thing.
was squad.
This is the
You
thing,
knew
though,
Tosin-
Matisse.
You knew
This
Tosin
is
was
the
in
thing,
the
though.
squad. You know
Hold on.
You know
See,
Maresca rotates.
look,
Nah, bro, these guys, man, are losing it, aren't they? All right, chat. The Chelsea fans are starting to realise, man, yeah, that them guys have been gassing up their team way too much. I did watch that other video, by the way, Never a Foul. Yeah, between CB and what's the other guy called? The American geezer? Jimmy. I watched it, Anthony. I've already watched it, so I'll watch it again, yeah. But I've already seen it. That was funny, man. That was funny, bro. They are funny. Because they're like, them two are ham geezers, you know what I mean? And they was just going in. I don't know what channel that was on, bro. I don't know who it is. The Other Side of the Coin is called. I don't know if that's his YouTube channel as well. But CB and Jimmy was going off, mate. Yeah. Matisse had to hold smoke on Big Six for Don's takes. That's why he's mad. Oh, yeah, because Don went on Big Six, and I've not watched it, but what I gather is that Don was running his mouth saying, like, yeah, Chelsea are mint, and Chelsea going to do this, and, we got the second best attack in the league, and Fofana's better than Saliba or Gabriel or something, which obviously is bullshit. And then he's out, and then Matisse has had to go on there and get cooked for the takes. Fair play. Yeah, he also said, bro, compared Jamal to Estaval before the Leeds loss, and then he dipped following the episode. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I know that's a madness. You know what it is when it comes to Fofana, though, yeah? Because I actually think that Fofana guy looks like a decent player, but you know the problem that you've got is, right, is that he's only played 45 matches for Chelsea, right? He's been there since 2022. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, the guy's obviously had these really bad injuries, yeah? He's had a knee injury. He's had 2 knee injuries. He's had a cruciate ligament tear. He's had a hamstring injury. Then he had to get surgery. And then he was out with a head injury, right? So the guy's played 45 matches. For me, personally, yeah, you can't be putting a player, yeah, in those brackets like Saliba and Gabriel, who I think are mega, yeah, even though they play for Arsenal, I think they're mega, until he's played a lot of games consistently. Do you know what I mean? Because that's just, you can't, in my opinion, that's just my opinion. Now, I can judge the player on an individual basis and be like, yo, yeah, I rate Fofana highly, but I can't put him in the same bracket as Gabriel and Saliba in terms of that comparison because he's never fit. And I think he's got injured again, actually. I think I've seen someone say that he's got injured again. So I hope he's not injured, innit? Because obviously I don't want players to get injured. I want him to stay fit. But yeah, like that's just a situation there, man. But obviously, yeah, Don stitched up Matisse big time. And that's probably why Matisse ain't too happy with it, man. But yeah, listen, that's a big game this weekend. And obviously, you know what? We've not even spoke about it really. But if Everton win that game against Chelsea, yeah, they go to what, 27 points. I think at that point, like, listen, we're almost halfway through the season. At what point do you start saying they're a realistic top 5 contender? Like, you know what I mean? Because people are talking about the title race. We probably should be speaking about the top 5 race, the Champions League race. If Everton beat Chelsea, bro, they go above Chelsea. And, you know, they could go above Palace. If City beat Palace, they'll go above Palace as well. They could be top 5. After 16 games. Do you know what I mean? It might be a little early, but after 16 matches, I think you have to start talking about it. So he's doing a great job there, Moyes, isn't he? He's doing a fantastic job there at Everton. You know, the players suit his style of play. 4 wins in the last 5 games for Everton. One of the best defenses in the division. They don't score a lot of goals. They could do with getting a better striker or something. But yeah, Dewsbury Hall as well at the moment, bro. He's on fire, man. He's on absolute fire. I've been watched the last couple of Everton games and he's been insane. He's been insane, bro. I can't lie. David Moyes can do that. I think, don't quote me on this, yeah, but I think in his first stint at Everton, I think he qualified for the Champions League once. I think he already done it. Don't quote me on that, yeah. Might be wrong. But I'm pretty sure that one season in like 2005 or something, 2004, I think he might have got him Champions League football. Yeah. But yeah, don't quote me on that because I can't fully remember, but I think he did. Yeah. He did 2004. Yeah, I feel like it was around 2004. He finished fourth, didn't he? I think Liverpool might have finished outside the top four or something, or maybe it was Chelsea. Not sure, man. Not sure. I feel like it was Liverpool. I feel like Liverpool finished outside the top four and he got top four. But they got beat in the qualifiers. Yeah, because that was back when, yeah, some of you new guys, yeah, you're younger geezers, or if you're new to the sport, back in the day, yeah, when you finished fourth in the champion, because obviously now it's top five, isn't it? Yeah, if England get the coefficient. But previously it was top four. But previously, yeah, back in like 2000, I think it changed in like 2009 or something. If you finished fourth in the Premier League, you didn't go straight to the Champions League. You had to play a qualifying game. You didn't, but then they changed it where just if you qualify, you just qualify. But yeah, that was mad back in the day, bro. That was when it was on like ITV and that. Big up Brandon, by the way. Says, LB, I'm glad we are starting to see a pattern here that others are starting to contribute to the goal count, such as Foden and others instead of Haaland. And then he's just sent this one in as well, bro. Says, in reference to my last super chat, I can't wait to see the final form. I believe this squad has not fulfilled its true potential. I agree. This is what I've been saying pretty much all season, bro, in that, like, I thoroughly believe, bro, that at some point this season, we're going to start cooking. Thoroughly believe it. Yeah, not just winning like we did the other night against Real Madrid, yeah, but I'm talking like cooking in terms of results, but also in terms of performances. I thoroughly believe that that is around the corner. The question that I've asked all season, and the question that I continue to ask because I don't have a crystal ball, is when does that happen? And would it happen too late? I.e., would Arsenal be 15 points clear of us by the time we kick into gear? The good news is Arsenal are not 15 points ahead of us. They're 2 points ahead of us. And we seem to be just, we seem to be building some momentum, man. You know what I mean? Like, so I think that, and I think this period is going to be great for us because it's just bang, game. Listen, obviously, yeah, training is important. Yeah, obviously, I'm not going to say training is not important. Training is important. And what the manager and what the coaches do with the players on the training pitch is very important. Yeah, obviously, I 100% agree. But I personally believe that games is where you learn, and games is where you improve, because you can't replicate, the game state environment in training. You can learn patterns of play and all that kind of crap, but it's the game. And when you're playing every 3 days, you get it. You get it because it's right. We play a game, right? Let's implement what the manager said, and then you're not sitting back waiting for a week. You forgot what he said. You've not implemented it. You don't have choice. You have to implement it. Otherwise, the manager will get onto you and you'll be dropped. So I think this period now, yeah, I think this is where we're about to start cooking soon. Yeah, soon. But yeah, big up to you, Brandon, bro. I completely agree with you, mate. Hopefully you have a good weekend, man. I appreciate the super chats. But yeah, I completely agree. I completely agree. I don't know, bro. Someone in the chat, I think beyond belief before, saying if you've got Virgin Media internet in the UK, apparently Virgin Media is having problems online. So if you've got Virgin internet, then maybe that's why. But yeah, a lot of people been saying, yeah, Miles there saying his Wi-Fi is all right, but loads, yeah, exactly. Yeah, people saying if you're on Virgin and that, it's cooked, but I don't know. Bill Chicken Wingers says, what a love story between you and Chelsea fans. Bro, I just say my opinion, innit? And they don't like it. Well, the majority of them don't like it. And then they just say they just say I'm rattled, or that I'm salty because they beat us in Porto, or that they got Cole Palmer. And I'm like, okay, if that's just my opinion, bro. But yeah, there you go. That's the Chelsea Everton game. That's going to be a good game. What time's that on tomorrow, actually? Might do a watch along for that one. 3 p.m. I see what I'm doing, man. But I might do a watch along on that one. But at the same time, Brighton are playing Liverpool at Anfield. This is a big one. This one, lads. Yo, this is a big one because for me, yeah, I think this is the game that could sway the balance in terms of the Slot Salah situation. Current stance is this: Slot's dropped Salah. He's now dropped him for 4 games in a row. Salah's not happy. The Salah sexuals are not happy. But they're unbeaten in 4. And they've just been to the San Siro and beaten Inter Milan. I don't think they've lost in there since 18 months, someone was saying, in the Champions League. So, regardless of your view on whether he should have dropped him or not, the facts is that since he's dropped Salah, they are unbeaten in the last 4 games. If Liverpool beat Brighton on Saturday, because this is a real tough game, real tough game. If Liverpool beat Brighton on Saturday without Salah, because obviously Salah might play, who knows? I think people might start going. I struggle to see how you can continue to cook Slot for not playing Salah if you beat Brighton at the weekend, and that's 5 games unbeaten, 3 wins, 2 draws, including against Brighton, who are a very good team, and Inter Milan away, who are a very good team. If Brighton beat Liverpool, I think Slot's going to get cooked. I think Slot's going to get cooked because I feel like there's a lot of Liverpool fans out there that are onto Slot and are backing Salah in this Slot v Salah war that's currently going on. But I've had their wings clipped a little bit because of the results that Liverpool have been getting. So they've kind of like quieting down a little bit, but they're still going ham. And basically, you're just waiting for an excuse to just go in on him. So for me, yeah, we'll see what happens there. But it's a tough game. Brighton, obviously, a very, very tough game, man. Footy said, I don't mind not having to face Salah again. Yeah, me too. And if Slot plays Salah and they do shit, it'll also be... That's a very good point. That's a very good fucking point. If you put Salah back in and they do crap and then people will get on... That's a good point. LB, would you take Salah at City in the January window on a short-term contract? I mean... would I take him for 6 months? It'd be pretty funny if we... It'd be pretty funny. Potentially. I'd be open to it. I'd definitely be open to it. My problem is, though, yeah, I do think he's a bit greedy, yeah? I do think he's a bit greedy, innit? And how would that go down with, like, Haaland and that? Because I need you to be creating and stuff. But at the same time, you know what I mean? Would he just come in and be like, yo, I just want to win the Premier League. I want to win Champions League with Pep in it. So I can, you know. But I'd definitely be open to it. But at the same time, like, I'm not begging for it, you know what I mean? But it would be too funny. And he is on 400 grand a week. And if City went for him, we'd have to pay dough in it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, but Steve, have you seen that? Have you seen that video of him? Yeah. The thing is, yeah, there's a video of going viral. Yeah. Did I retweet it? Let me see if I retweeted it. Oh no, it was on Instagram. It was on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, yeah, there's no point in following me on Instagram. I don't post. I just post memes. I just post memes and video clips. I don't actually post anything to do with me. But if you follow me on Instagram, my latest post on Instagram, not post, but like video, is a video, yeah, of Florian Wirtz. But on the clip, there's so many clips of Salah where he could have just passed the ball like 3 yards to Wirtz for tapping and he didn't. So, yeah, a bit mad, man. But I don't know, chat. What are you saying about this game, man? Liverpool v Brighton. I think it's an impossible one to call, man. I think it's an impossible one to call. I don't know how this is going to go down. I really don't know how this is going to go down. I have literally no idea. Draw. A draw doesn't really do anything for him, though, does it? Slot needs to win the game. Would I take Messi? Of course. Definitely. Draw for me. 2-2. 1-1. Brighton 2-0. Yo. What's for Brighton's form? Let's have a look, bro. Right, Brighton form, yeah. I like to go on Transfermarkt to do it because you can get the away form as well. Fixtures by competition. Here we go. Right, Premier League form. Bit mixed. Last 5 games, 2 draws, 2 wins, 1 loss. And the loss was against Villa when they were 2-0 up, when they bottled it. If I take a look at their away form, yeah, let me have a look at their away form in the Premier League this season. Venue, away games. Right, here we go. Let's have a look at their away form. Only 2 wins all season away from home. They've played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games away from home, Brighton. 7 games away from home, only 2 victories. However, they won at Chelsea and they won at Forest. They drew at Palace, they drew at Wolves, they lost to Bournemouth and lost to Everton. So actually, the harder games, they've won. They've won the harder games. Isn't it? They've actually won the harder games. So, yeah, I don't know. I really can't call it. I think it's a real difficult one to call that. Really difficult one to call. But I'll definitely keep my eye on it. But yeah, there you go. That's the Liverpool-Brighton game. Burnley-Fulham. Well, I mean, you know what I mean? It's one of them, innit? If Burnley need to start winning games soon, they're already 5 points off of safety. You know what I mean? You got to start winning games soon. Otherwise, you're just gonna be relegated by Christmas, mate. So, is it at Burnley? Where is it? It's at Burnley. We'll see what happens there. But Fulham, they're 15th. Yeah, they're only 4 points off relegation themselves, Fulham. But if Fulham win this game, that'll take them. You know, that could take them towards safety. They should be able to breathe there, innit? You know what I mean? But yeah, but Burnley have got to start winning football matches soon. And then Arsenal v Wolves tomorrow night. Oh my day. This could be a cricket score, guys. Yeah. Honestly, man, this could be a cricket score. I think this could be like a 6-0. This is not going to be good for City's goal difference. All we need to hope, yeah, is that they only win like 1 or 2-0. 1 or 2-0 I'm taking. Because goal difference is not bueno, innit? Yeah. Oh, Wolves are so bad. They're so bad. Bro, I watched them against United. And like, bro, I don't know what they were doing, man. What were they? They were just like, United were cutting them apart. Like, how are United cutting you apart, bro? Yeah. Exactly, Mustafa. United scored 4 goals against Wolves. That's how bad they are, man. But they just had no structure. They had no defensive structure. They were pressing, like random players were just pressing all over the gaff. And United were just pass, and then they were just throwing goal every time, man. So that could be hanging. Yeah, hopefully Wolves just go there and play a dirty low block. But yeah, they look absolutely desperate. And how many points are they on right now? Because people are starting to talk about them potentially getting a worse result than Derby. Yeah, they're on 2 points right now, yeah. Derby County Prem record. What was it? They got 11 points, you know. Yo, let me see how many points they had at this time of the season. 2000, 2007. Transfer marked Premier League table 2007, 2008. Yes. So they had 11 points, right? How many points did Derby County have in match day 15? Let's have a look. If you go on transfer mark, you can actually find out, I think. How do you find out? Sure, you can find out. I'll just do it myself. It can't be that hard, can it? Derby County. Yo, I'm going to see how many points they had after 15 games. So they got a point there. A win there, that's 4. Oh, so they're already ahead. They're already ahead of Wolves. Nah, they had 1, 4, 5, 6. They had 6 points at this time of the season. Oh, that means it's worse for Wolves, though, man. Your Wolves, you got less points than Derby County had at this time of the season. You need to fix all. That is mad. That's crazy. Yeah, we beat him. We beat him at the Etihad 1-0. I swear it was Michael Johnson. Yeah, Michael Johnson assist a goal. Alana is a sick goal as well. Go check that goal out. Michael Johnson v Derby County, yeah, 2007. We won 1-0. It was a mad goal. He got the ball, edge of the box, boom, outside of the foot, man. It was beautiful, man. Beautiful goal. But yeah, basically, Wolves are currently 4 points behind Derby at the same time. Derby won 1 game all season. Newcastle. Oh, Newcastle fans, bro. Are any Newcastle fans in the chat? Any Newcastle fans in the chat? The only team to lose against Derby that season was Newcastle. That's nasty, mate. That's nasty. That is nasty. Alana was a techie baller. Yeah, Alana was class, bro. You know what I never knew? Do you know what I never knew until the other day? That Giovanni played for Barcelona. Did you guys know that? I didn't know that. They bought him for £26 million, bro. Giovanni, who played for City. Bro, I can't believe it. I literally never knew that. Literally never knew that, bro. He played 20 matches for him. He played 20 matches. Yeah, bro. Shurab, he did. Giovanni, who played for City in 2007, 2008. Bro, it's a madness. Did you not know either? Bro, no one knew that either. It's mad, isn't it? Let me see if I can find him. And he played for him in 2001, 26 matches. 26 matches, bro. Giovanni, Barcelona. Yeah, that's a madness, bro. I literally had no idea. Bro, I swear down. I'm going to find a picture of him now in a Barcelona kit, bro. Giovanni Debison Mauricio. Bro, here he is. Check picture. This is the picture on screen. There he is. That's him. How mad is that, bro? That's crazy, isn't it? They signed him from, I think it was Cruzeiro. Cruzeiro, bro. How mad is that? Bro, I literally never knew until the other day. I can't remember how I found out. Literally had no idea. Literally had no idea. Madness, chat. I'm going to tweet that. But, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I literally had no idea, man. Yeah, Rolando Bianchi. Yeah, I know. Did he score in his debut against, like, Villa or someone? Palace fans are way too cocky, bro. We need revenge. Karma, bro. Yeah, we're going to there with respects. Yeah, Palace are mint team. Yeah, and it's going to be a tricky game. Yeah, we need to just humble ourselves. Be humble, bro. Be humble. Yeah, 26 million for Giovanni, lad. That's how much they paid. That's how much they paid, man. Madness, isn't it? Actually wild. I just hope our team isn't knackered after Madrid. Doku looked tired with all those runs. A lot of our players, man. A lot of our players looked absolutely knackered, didn't they? Good news is Pep subbed them off with like 20 minutes to go. A lot of them, not Doku. I know Doku didn't get subbed off, but Foden got subbed off early. Haaland got subbed off early. Yeah, madness, man. Can't lie. All right, and what else is going on? What else is going on this weekend? So that's Saturday fixtures. And then we move to Sunday. Remember when Wolves had Traore and Jimenez? Yeah. I know. That was a madness. Traore cooked us, didn't he, as well, for Wolves? I don't think he's cooked us since he's been at Fulham. I don't think Traore's cooked us since he's been at Fulham. I feel like he's not cooked us one time. But, yeah, I don't know, man. Big up King Sam as well says, we think we have our wingers. I think we have our wingers, Doku and Cherky, Teke. Well, at the moment, all day long, Sam, because them two are balling out, bro. Yeah. But I still think we need another one. Yeah, I still think we need another one. But at the moment, we should be all right for the rest of the season with them two. But yeah, I still think we need another one as well. Yeah. What's this? What's this news? What's this breaking news? Who the hell is this guy? Who is that? Man City are amongst top clubs in England to have right back Red Bull Leipzig winger Jan Diamande in their sights. The 19-year-old is contracted until 2030 with no release clause, and while transfer after the World Cup is possible, Leipzig are considering 100 million euros. He's mint. He's mint. Fucking mint. He's a baller. He scored a hat-trick. He's mint. Project FC. Project FC, fuck off. Projects. Hashtag not a project. He's class. Who is this guy, bro? Yo. Who is this guy? Yo, is that facts? Daniel Dumfries is set to leave Inter Milan. The Dutch international has a 25 million release clause. I wouldn't get him now, bro. I wouldn't get him. I don't see the point. I'd wait it out and try and get someone like for a long term. Now that Nunes is cooking, I wouldn't personally do that. But yeah, Sam, what do you think about this guy, bro? You talk about wingers. What about this geezer? Diamande. Baller on that. Baller on that. I bet he's mint on FIFA, innit? Is he mint on FIFA, chat? Is he mint on FIFA? Check his GA, can play right wing and left wing in midfield too. What was he called? Yanni Diamande. Let's have a look at him. Yan Diamande, here he is. So, oi, come on, Cote d'Ivoire baller. Let's go, man. Yo, oi, the GA check has passed. 11 GA in 15 games this season. He can play left wing, he can play right wing. He's already made his debut for Ivory Coast. He's played 4 games and scored 2 goals. Let's have a look at his all-time career. He come through the ranks at CD Leganas. He's only just signed for him, bro. Right, they paid 20 mil. They paid 20 mil for a guy, yeah, who played... How many games did he play for CD Leganas? Ten matches. 500 minutes. Yo! That is mad, bro. They paid 20 million for £20 for a guy that had played 500 minutes. That's a madness. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, I don't know nothing about him, man. Yeah. I don't know nothing about him, bro. He looks happy though, innit? Check this. He looks happy. He looks happy, guys. That's the face he pulls when Pep Guardiola says you're not allowed to do any skill. You just got to get the ball and pass the ball backwards, isn't it? Because apparently that's what Pep Guardiola tells all our wingers. But yeah, I don't know nothing about him. Never heard of him in my life. But them numbers are pretty decent. But anyway, let's turn to Sunday. Let's go to Sunday, and we have City v Palace away from home. This is raw. This is raw. This is a tough game, guys. I think this is our hardest match in like the next month. I'm being serious. Yeah. Maybe to the end of 2025. What games have we got left this year? We got Palace away, Brentford at home, West Ham at home, Forest away. I think this is our hardest game rest of 2025. Serious. Yeah, but apparently we've got a decent record against Palace. Let's have a look what our record is at that stadium. I think the last time we lost there was like 10 years ago, someone was saying. The last time we lost at Crystal Palace, yeah, at that stadium was 2015. Glenn Murray and Jason Punchin. Yaya Toure bagged, but couldn't get an equaliser. Joe Hart, Gail Clichy, Company, Sanya, Dimichelis, Fernandinho, David Silva, Navas, Toure, Dzeko and Aguero. And you lost. How are you losing against Speroni, Scott Dan, Delaney, Martin Kelly, Joe Ward, Joe Ledley, James MacArthur, Jason Punchin, Yannick Balassi, Teki Baller, Wilfred Zaha, Teki Baller, and Glenn Murray. Mate, how have you lost that game? How did you lose? How did you lose that game with that team, bro? That is mad. How the hell did we lose? Against that team, that fucking Palace team is dead. But yeah, we've not lost there since 2015. So we've got a good record, man. We've got a good record. We drew 2-2 last year. We won there the year before. We won the year before. We drew the year before that. We won the year before that. We won the year before that. We won the year before that. We drew the year before that. We won the year before that. We won the year before that. And then we lost in it. Yeah, but that's neutral venue, innit? That's neutral venue. I'm talking at Crystal Palace, and I'm not talking about neutral. I'm all home games. I'm talking about at Crystal Palace. Yeah, talking at Crystal Palace. I remember LB wanted Di Michele as that manager for City. Yeah, but the thing is that you just disrespecting me, yeah, is that actually, if you check this guy's managerial career, yeah, if I go on his career and check his points per game, it was pretty good. Yeah. It's not great now, I can't lie. He's fell off. But when he first came through, yeah, he was doing all right, mate. He was doing all right. And then he sort of fell off a little bit. It's just been like, yeah. Less said about that, the better, innit, to be honest with you. But respect fucking Di Michele's. No Munoz or Sarr. That's big, bro. That is big. That is big, can't lie. They also played in Europe and are dreadful at the weekend following. Yeah, I watched the game that they played against United and they were knackered. Did they play a strong team yesterday? Or no? Let's have a look at the starting 11 that they put out yesterday. Where are they? Palace. There it is. Yeah, they won 3-0. So they started Benitez in goal, Deveni, Chris Richard, Lacroix, Gueye, Borna Sosa. Adam Wharton started the game, played half an hour. Oh, sorry, played 45 minutes. Kamada played 45 minutes. Nketiah started, Uche started, and Yeremy Pino started. So I think they arrested a few players, in it. Henderson didn't start. Tyrick Mitchell didn't get on the pitch. Lerma come on as a sub. Nathaniel Klein come on as a sub. So yeah, they actually rotated quite well there as well. Yeah, they actually rotated there as well, man. But we got to go there and win the game, chat, because we're going to be under pressure. We're going to be 5 points behind Arsenal by the time we go there, because obviously Arsenal are going to beat Wolves. So when we go to Palace on Sunday, we're going to be under pressure. Yeah, we're going to be 5 points behind Arsenal. And it's just a case of just get the win. You know what I mean? Just get the win, get back on there. Because when do we play next? When do we get to go above Arsenal by playing first? What about next weekend? Next weekend, do we play first? Yeah, we do. Next weekend, we play West Ham at home and they go to Everton away. So if we win our game against Crystal Palace, yeah, next weekend, we have an opportunity of going top of the league, even if it's just for a temporary period, because they play later. And they might even drop points against Everton. We might finish next weekend top of the league, but we've got to put ourselves in the position, yeah? How you say Everton are shit when they're 7th in the league, bro? They could go top 5 if they beat Chelsea this weekend. Biddy. What are you talking about? Everton are not trash. They've had a few bad results recently, bro, but they're 7th. They go top 4 if they win. So yeah, this is a big one, man. That big game, man. We gotta get the win. We gotta get the win. The question is though, are we gonna be too tired? Because I know people will be like, well, they played yesterday, but bro, they played in Ireland, mate. Yeah. It's like a 45-minute flight and they rotated all the players and now they're at home. We played away in Madrid. Yes, it was the day before, but our game was defo harder. We defo put more into it. It's a longer flight and we're away in the Prem game as well. So I don't know. We'll see what happens, mate. We'll see what happens. Just go there and get me the win. I am confident though, man. What's our record with Darren England? Is this the referee? Yeah. Referee. Here we go. For City. Yo, decent record, Bray. He's refereed 10 games. Sorry, no, he's not. He's refereed 11 games. We've won 10, lost 1. If this said Crystal Palace on the loss. No, it's Brighton away. Brighton away last year. This year. He actually refereed the Crystal Palace game that we played against them in the treble year. Do you remember when we was 2-0 down? We was 2-0 down against Crystal Palace. We won 4-2. He refereed that. But yeah, he's refereed 11 games. We've won 10, lost 1. For Palace, he's... Yo! Hey! He's refereed 13 games for Crystal Palace. They've won 2. They've won 2 out of 13 games. Hey! We got a bit prima gasolina. Yeah, they've drawn 6, lost 5. Mad. The jinx of the referee could be in our favour this weekend, boys. I don't know why we look at the referee's record as if it's got anything to do with it. However, to be fair, we did it on fucking Wednesday, and that was legit because they hadn't lost a single game with that referee, and now we can see why. City should have reported him really because that was sus, mate. That was hella sus. Yeah, and I don't normally complain about referees, yeah, but that guy on Wednesday was sus. And when I seen the guy's record before the game that they'd not lost a single match with him, I was like, yo. And he was moving mad, bro. Yeah, he was moving hella mad. City never pressed the refs. On one hand, I kind of like that we don't because I feel like you get like a victim mentality. Yeah, and I don't think it's good. But at the same time, like sometimes I feel like you have to. And I feel like Wednesday was just dodgy. Just dodgy, mate. Just dodgy. Yeah. But I don't want to become one of those like fan bases that just always moans about referees, you know, like Arsenal fans. Like, because it's just, I don't think it's good, man. I think you need to take responsibility for your own team. But I do think there are times and occasions where you need to be like, yo, what the hell, mate? Yeah, what the hell? And that was one on Wednesday. Was like, what the hell? Crazy. So, well, he didn't award us the pen. VAR awarded us the pen, innit? He didn't. VAR, and you know, when they say go to the monitor, they always give the decision, don't they? So he didn't really give us the decision. VAR give the decision. VAR give us the pen. Exactly, mate. So yeah, exactly. Big up LB, big up German Chicken Wing says, have you seen a video of Haaland and Arda Güler patting each other on the back from a corner? Funny shit. Why was he marking Haaland from a corner? Crazy. I've not seen it, but I don't know what's going on in football at the moment with corners and marking, but for some reason, coaches have just got like little guys marking the biggest like opposition players. I don't really understand the logic behind it. It's because it's zonal marking. That's why. It's because they don't actually, basically, they say, right, instead of putting Haaland on Gabriel, we'll put Haaland in a good zone and just let Rico Lewis mark Gabriel. But we'll try and stop the ball from getting to Gabriel. That's all well and good. But if the ball gets to Gabriel, you're cooked. Because Rico Lewis ain't doing shit. Or Nunes ain't doing shit. You know what I mean? That's the problem with that logic. And I feel like nowadays, yeah, with the movement of attackers and stuff, I just feel that, like, we need to move on from the zonal marking. But it'll happen at some point, yeah? But it might just take time. Yeah, well, this is the thing. I do think in Europe, yeah, less so in Premier League, but in Europe, I feel like we need to be a little bit more clever in Europe. Like I said on the panel show, I don't know if you guys seen it, yeah? But Radu, big up to you, man. Yeah, the biggest rattler on X. Big up to you, mate. But what was I going to say then? But yeah, I said this on the panel show the other day. But you know when Foden got that yellow card on Wednesday in the first like 3-4 minutes of the game, he actually got fouled, but he didn't go down, and then he gave a free kick away and got booked. And this is the difference in Europe. Yeah, you have to be a twat, bro. You just have to. So we need to learn. Yeah, we need to learn to become a team. And we had this actually in the treble year, and actually we had it the year before the treble year as well. We didn't win the trophy, but we actually had it for a few years. That sort of team that we had in those years, yeah, we actually had it. But I feel like obviously we've got a lot of new players, a lot of younger players, and it takes a bit of time, man. But you've got to become a team that can, you know, the word is shithousery. Yeah, I won't keep swearing on the stream, innit? You know what I mean? It's not past the family time, the family curfew. But that's the word, basically. And we need to get that in. We need to do that. The next Bank Derby. Yeah, I think so, John. Kolo Toure today said that Rodri's looking good. He's looking sharper. He's still not going to be available for the game this weekend, but he's looking better. He has been training now with City now for like 3 weeks. So he's got to be ready soon. He's got to be ready soon. He's got to be ready soon. Yep. You know what as well, Anchit, yeah? No cap. On that game, that very first free kick that he gave away, yeah, which was a defo yellow card, I remember saying on the watch-along, I guarantee you, yeah, that he will get booked later on in the game and that he should have been sent off. And later on in the game, he got booked and that should have been him getting sent off. Yeah. But again, I don't know who got tackled for that. Did we roll around? Did we go, my leg, man? But you got to play the game in Champions League. That's what Real Madrid do it, and they've won like 16 UCLs, mate. So they know the game's the game. Like, you don't really have to do it in the Premier League, yeah? But in the Champions League, it's a different ball game, man. You got to do it. You got to do it. But let's have a look what Kolo Toure be saying anyway. Let's have a look what Kolo Toure be saying. Yeah, but for people that don't know, yeah, I don't know why, but Pep Guardiola is not on the was not on press conference duty today because of I think they said he's got personal reasons. It didn't say what the personal reasons were, but it said personal reason. And then they also said that Pep Lijnders, who should have took the conference because Pep wasn't there, Pep Lijnders was given the day off, so he didn't have to do it either. So basically, the 2-2 Pep couldn't do it, so Kolo Toure stepped in. He said Pep is fine. It's just his own matter. He didn't bring him here. Apart from that, he's fine. He'll be back for sure. He'll be absolutely fine for Palace. He says, I think what we're doing at the moment is good because we play well. We find a way to get some results. And of course, I know that the team can be better. We are improving. We are growing. And that is the most important thing for us at the moment. Quick question, yeah? You know Kolo Toure? Is he on a 1-year contract? Because Pep Lijnders is on a 1-year contract at Manchester City. I remember Pep Lijnders being on a 1-year deal because they were saying basically it was quite a brave move to get Pep Lijnders because of the style of man, like the type of guy he is, the style of play. And City didn't want to give him like a 2-3 year contract, so they give him a 1-year deal. But I can't remember what they said about Kolo Toure, so I don't know if he's here like long term or if he's here just for like is he on trial as well? But I feel like Kolo Toure brings a good vibe to the dressing room. Don't you agree? Yeah, where's the Bob clip? Did I delete it? Where have I got the Bob clip? I might have deleted it, you know.
Come on. Stay.
Yeah, we're done. What a goal!
What a goal! Yeah, come on, man. Yeah, big up, Bob. But yeah, he brings good vibes, man. And obviously, the guy was a good player back in the day, mate. Yeah, good player back in the day. Again, some of you younger geezers might not ever have seen him play, but he was a solid player, man. He was a solid player. He was good when he come to us, to be honest, as well. The thing is with Kolo Toure, yeah, he just done some weird things sometimes on the pitch, mate. Yeah, like sometimes he just like do some weird things, but he was a good player, man. I liked him. I didn't mind him, man. He played 102 games for City. Right, that's more games than I thought he played, you know. Didn't think he played that many for City, but he played 102 games, 326 games. He obviously played for Liverpool as well, played for Celtic. So he's got, fucking big clubs, man. So he knows what he's talking about. And if you think about it, what managers did he play under? Wenger. He played under Mancini. Did he play under Mark Hughes? I think he might have played under Mark Hughes. Was it Mark Hughes who signed him? Or it wasn't Mancini signed him, is it? Did he play under Mancini, actually? I think he did he? He played under Klopp, yeah. Did he play under Klopp at the start? Or was it Brendan? He played under Hughes and Mancini. Yeah. So he's played under Wenger, Hughes, Mancini. He definitely played under Brendan Rodgers. I'm sure of it. And then maybe he played for Klopp as well. So he's played over 120 games for Ivory Coast. So yeah, who's he support? I mean, I don't know. Probably Arsenal. He played over 300 games for them, innit? But nah, he's a top guy, man. He's a top guy. Good vibes. He knows his stuff as well. He said on Palace, he said they're a top team. They're really good, 4th in the league. Difficult to score goals against them. 2nd best at the moment in not conceding goals. But for us, we focus on what we can do. And we know that if we play our football, work hard as a team, we can beat any team in the league for sure. He says, when you play and work for City, you know every competition is very important. And the target is to work hard and fight for those competitions and win them. We can't hide from that, definitely. And that's why every day we're working hard to make sure that we can put a team under pressure and try to keep fighting, try to win the trophies we can. We focus on what we can do. We know the quality of Arsenal. They have a really strong squad, fantastic manager, but it's down to us. We have the best manager in the world. He's doing an incredible job every day. Glaze! The guy wants a contract extension. His passion for the game. He loves the players. He loves his staff. And we know he will take us as far as we can to win the league. We just focus on what we can do, not on what Arsenal are doing. Every game's like a final. He says, every day I wake up and think I'm very grateful and very lucky to work with these two fantastic persons. They're fantastic coaches, but they're great people too. Working for Guardiola was a dream because during my career, I was always thinking there's only one manager I haven't worked under, who is Pep Guardiola. And I was thinking, how can I find a way to work with him? And then that opportunity came to work with Manchester City's first team, and it was a blessing. Every day for me is fantastic. He loves his players, his staff. Passion for the game is high. He's intense. We love him. He's fantastic. Pep Linders, we all know about his energy, knowledge of the game. Honestly, I'm very lucky to be able to work with these two fantastic people, says Kolo Toure. My experience at Wigan was the best thing to happen to me during my life. I've had a lot of setbacks. Before Arsenal, I had 4 or 5 trials, and those trials didn't work, and that never stopped me. When I have setbacks, my feeling is to go again. That's natural for me. The job I'm doing right now is fantastic because I'm working with 2 fantastic people, one of the best clubs in the world, and coach. I'm taking all this experience right now. I don't know what will happen in the future, but as you know, when you've been a manager once, you always want to go back for sure. For me, the process is fantastic. I'm learning every day. I try to share my knowledge, experience with them to try and bring something to the team because I'm not only here to learn, I'm here to bring something as well. Injuries. Today, the players are off. Tomorrow, when everybody comes back, we'll know more about the players. John Stones, I'm sure it was his thigh. I think that was the problem, but I'm sure it wasn't something too big. I think he'll be back soon. Right, he said this about Rodri as well. Rodri's training really well, doing his rehab really, really well. He looks sharper and sharper every day we see him, but for sure, I don't think we're going to see him for the weekend, but he's on the process. AFCON, yeah. Mamouche and Aït-Nouri go in. Obviously, this is the last game as well. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It could be a tricky one. Of course, they're 2 really important players. If it's up to the manager, he'd want to play every player. As we know, he loves the players. Every time he has to make a decision for a player to be left out, it hurts him a lot. But for sure, we'll miss Oman Aït-Nouri. Strong enough. Yeah, we should be. I think defensively, we're fine. I think defensively, we're all right. Because if O'Reilly gets injured, just throw Ake left back. Yeah. Like, bro, like for me, I just think that like that's chill. I don't really have a problem with that. It's the attack, really. I'm telling you now, bro. If Doku goes down, we're in trouble. I don't know what you'd do. Maybe, you know what I'd maybe do? I'd maybe stick Foden back on the left wing, Cherky in the 10, Savinho right wing, and play Foden in that in the 4-peat. You know, in the 4-peat year, we used to play Foden off the left sometimes, and he used to tuck in as a midfielder. Maybe do that. Because Savio's not really working on the left wing. But defensively, I think we're fine. Yeah, I think we're fine defensively. I just think it's attack, man. I still think we're pretty light. Well, we're not light. We have the players. It's whether the players are good enough, you know, like Savinho and Bob. You know, if they're good enough, we have the players. It's, are they going to give us what we need, innit? Play Heskey, Regan Heskey. No to projects. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's going to be a tough game. Let's see if there's anything else that he said. Nah, not really, man. Just saying, he's just glazing Pep, really. He wants a contract set, essentially. He's just glazing Pep heavy. Aït-Nouri left wing would dead ass work. LB Livramento delaying contract. You see that? I did see it. I seen it yesterday. Yep, I saw it, bro. If he doesn't sign a contract by the end of the season, it's done, mate. Because why would he not sign a contract? You're telling me that Newcastle haven't offered him a contract. Of course, they've offered him a contract. He's got 2 years left on his contract in the summer. Yeah. Obviously, it's still early days, but if we get to like March, April, and he's still not signed a deal. Pete was going sick, was he? Yeah, he's going to be fuming, man. But I always say to you guys, you can't let players get down to 2 years. You can't let players get down to 2 years. As soon as it gets down to 2 years, power, boom. Yeah, it swings to the player. It just does. Trust me. Soon as the contract gets down to 2 years as a club, you're in a bad place, man. You're in a bad place because the player's got all the power. Yeah. Rodri hasn't signed. I know he's not signed, but this is what I'm saying. I've already said I'm worried about Rodri. I'm starting to think he's not going to sign a contract, bro. Yeah, Mark was saying it as well. Martin was saying it as well. He's starting to get a bit worried. I am starting to get a bit worried about Rodri. Again, you've got to ask yourself the question: why has he not signed a contract? If City said, "Yo, nah," like whatever, but if it's not done by 18 months to the contract end, Liverpool is on. Yeah, I think if he's not signed it by March, it's on. Foden wants a lifetime. You know what? It won't surprise me if Foden's asking for a contract like Haaland and just saying, "Yo, give me a 10-year deal." How old is Foden now? Is he 25? You probably can't give him 10 years, can you? Give it 8 years. Yeah, he's 25. He'll be 26 in May. What? Bro, he's 26. Yeah, maybe 7, 8 years. You could give him 7 years. That'll take him to like 33. Take him to 33. But I'd like to get that contract over 30 years old. I'd like to get that contract so it's done. Because then you know you've got him in his prime. Then you know you've got him in his prime. Give him a deal, ending the same time as Erling. No, fucking hell, give him 10-year contract. Sign him for life, 7 years. Is the club hiding something about Rodri injury? Do you think they brought it back sooner than he should have? No, I don't think they brought him back sooner than we should have. I think it was just absolutely ridiculous that we played him 3 games in a week. And I said that at the time. The guy that should just come back from an injury, bro, we played him 3 games in a week. It was like, what the fuck are we doing? And one of the games was match day 1 of the Champions League. It was just, I don't know, bro. One of them, innit? There's no conspiracy. Yeah, exactly. Haaland tweeted a picture of him with Mahrez. What? What do you mean? Haaland, Mahrez. Yo, Mahrez and Haaland. Cold pick, bruh. Yo, Mahrez Glaze. Aye, come on, bruh. What are you saying? Look at them 2 guys, man. Respect. 2 ballers, mate, yeah? Aye. That was yesterday, was it? Why are they together? Oh, no, it's just random photos, bro, because he posted a picture of him and Jude Bellingham when they were both at Dortmund as well. Aye. Cold, mate. Mahrez. Aye, come on, man. Bring Mahrez in January. Yeah, what are you saying? Bring Mahrez in for like 6 months. Who says no? Who says no, chat? Mahrez to Manchester City, 6-month loan deal. Saudi League stop for a month. Yeah, come on, one month loan. 1 month loan. What other football's on Sunday? United have got a Monday night match again, haven't they? Nottingham Forest v Spurs, big game. Forest again could do with a win. They're only 2 points above the relegation zone. Tottenham are in the bottom half of the table. Their fans are turning on Frank. Bro, this Frank thing's a bit mad, you know. Can't lie. He ain't doing a great job, really, is he? He ain't doing a great job. They're 11th and they play dry football, man. And the home form's terrible, mate. Sunderland v Newcastle. Is that on Sunday? No, it's not, is it? Oh, it is. Oh, it's on at the same time as our game, man. What the hell, bruh? Oh, that's annoying, man. Sunderland v Newcastle's on at the same time as the City match. That's frustrating. That's a frustrating one, man. I can't lie. I might have to put that on the second screen. Yeah, that's a mad game. You know what's crazy as well, yeah? Because if you actually look at the table, right? Sunderland are above Newcastle in the table by 1 point. So it's a massive game, mate. If Sunderland win the game, they go 26 points again. They'll be up there. They'll be up there in the top 4 again. Yeah, and obviously if they do that, Newcastle fans could be popping off, man. Because I have seen a few Newcastle fans, not a lot to be fair, but I have seen the odd Newcastle fan getting a little bit frustrated with Eddie Howe, not particularly liking what he's doing at Newcastle this season. Which is it a bit harsh? Probably. Like you are only 4 points off of top 4 and 3 points off top 5. Yeah, that's the thing. The thing is with the table. Yeah, I'll bring it up on screen. You know the thing is with this table, right? Here's the thing. I think like a lot of fans, I know that's a bit shit. I know you probably can't see that properly in it because it's pretty stupid color coordination, right? But like look at this here, right? So when you look at Newcastle there and you go, bloody hell, 12th, that's shit. That's really bad. Yeah. Oh, Eddie Howe out. He's doing a terrible job. But if they win the next 2 games, they will probably be in the top 5. They'll probably be in the top 5 if they win the next 2 games. That's how quick it can change. Like the league is so tight. Like look at this. Palace are 4th. So everyone looks at Palace and go, oh my God, well done, Crystal Palace. You guys are doing really, really well, which they are. But then people look at Newcastle and go, oh my days, these guys are trash. They're having a bad season. They're only 4 points behind them. 2 wins. If they win the next 2 games and Palace lose the next 2 games, they go above Palace. And then what people are going to be saying? Oh, what? Palace are having a terrible season. So this is the thing. Like the league is so tight. Everyone's just beating each other. No one's consistent. Teams are winning a couple games, losing a couple games. And it means, yeah, that middle section is so close. What's going to happen? I reckon by the end of this month, right? I reckon City and Arsenal, maybe Villa, pull away. And then you start getting this real sort of like group of teams, probably from Palace down to maybe even Bournemouth, maybe not, Gakpo, Newcastle. And they're all just going to be really close. And they're just going to be like, yo, win. Like you could be 4th one week and then 10th the next week. It's just crazy. The league's just mad. But listen, I personally on Eddie Howe, I do think that at some point there will come a time when Newcastle need to upgrade on the manager, but I don't think it's now. I think he deserves more time to like capitalize. I obviously had a really difficult situation in the summer that did not help him one little bit with the Isak thing, and Newcastle will learn from that. Obviously, they wanted to keep him. They wanted to play strong hand, which I get, but at the same time, was that in the best interest of the club in terms of getting him out, getting the money in, getting new players in? Maybe not, but then if they would have sold him for cheaper, people would say, oh, you look weak as a club. They were in a lose-lose situation, really. But I feel like if you give him another transfer window next year and buy serious players, buy needle movers, not players like, with respects, not players like Ilanga, yeah? Like, buy players like Voltmader, you know what I mean? Players that can move the needle. I think that he could have a really... But the thing is with Eddie Howe, he's going to be the next England manager, isn't he? After Tuchel. So if Tuchel does bad this summer and he goes, England might be like, yo, Eddie Howe, what you saying? You've won a trophy at Newcastle. You've gotten back into the top 4. How do you fancy the England job? And he might look at it and go, you know what? I've done well at Newcastle. I've got in the Champions League twice. I've won him a trophy, the first trophy in over 30 years. Yeah. Thank you for everything. And I'm sure the Newcastle fans were like, he's got to be a legend, isn't it? Yeah, we've got a Newcastle fan in the chat. Eddie's under pressure. Yeah. But you agree, though, he's a legend. If he left Newcastle this summer, like going forward, let's say Tuchel does really bad in the World Cup and they get rid of Tuchel and he goes to England. Surely he's a Newcastle legend as a manager. Surely. You got your Champions League twice and won your first trophy in over 40 years. I think it was 40 years. He needs to win FA Cup in the next 2 years, be real. I don't think he needs to, bro. Does he need to? I don't think he needs to. 70 years. 70 years since he won a trophy. My God, surely, yeah, bro. I'm surprised he's not got a statue, mate. I pray to the holy gods that Wolves get a draw. Yeah, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. It ain't happening, mate. I'm not even going to watch the game. Legend needs another trophy. Langer is good. Yeah, but you know the problem that you said there, Ashback? Yeah, good. I agree he's good. But Newcastle don't need good. Newcastle don't need good, bro. They need fucking ballers, mate. They're trying to level up. They're trying to level up. They want to go from this team that's in and around the Champions League spots, yeah. Because Newcastle, when you think of Newcastle, you think of like a team that probably could finish third in a good year, but in a bad year could finish maybe seventh. They're trying to make it so like they're up there with the Cities and Arsenals, yeah. And respects signing Elanga ain't going to do that, so they need to go out there and buy top players. And I think this summer, I'm sure I've seen a Newcastle fan in the chat the other day who was saying, "LB, I've been told, yeah, that I've been told that apparently Newcastle have got money to spend in the summer." Yeah, they obviously had a bit of money to spend this summer. They spent a lot, but obviously they sold Isak, which probably helped. But apparently next summer, apparently Newcastle have got dough because I think he said they've done some deal with like Salah or something, or some sponsorship called Salah. Something like that. I can't remember what the guy was saying. I seen him talk about it in the chat the other day. He's like, nah, they've done a deal. I think they're saying they get like £100 million a year on a sponsorship deal or something. But yeah, anyway, that'll be interesting. Again, I'm not going to call that one because it's at Stadium of Light. Sunderland are a good team, and you never know what's going to happen in a derby. Also, I'm looking here, and looks like Newcastle have got quite a few injuries. Joe Linton out with a groin injury. Nick Pope out with a groin injury. Kieran Trippier out with a hamstring injury. Osula out with an ankle injury. Sven Botman out with a back injury. So, yeah, Newcastle have got a few players out there, though. West Ham versus Villa. That should be a straight W for Villa. And then Brentford v Leeds. Some decent games on this weekend, to be fair. Maybe not exciting, some of them, yeah. Some of them are exciting, but not all of them. But there's some important games. Like that Brentford Leeds game is an important game. Yeah, because if Leeds were to win that game, then, you know what I mean? Are they starting to bring Brentford into that relegation zone a little bit? Like, into that relegation scrap? Girona Vitor... oh, is it Seller? Oh, Seller, not Salah. Seller, yeah. I remember the guy saying it in the chat the other day. Yeah. Vitor Hayes on tonight. Fair dues. What we're saying for City Palace. I think we'll win the game. I think City win the game. But it will be tough. Yeah, and they'll score. I definitely think they'll score. Yeah, but I reckon maybe it's 2-1 City. Just get me the win. I think they'll win. If we get the win, it's massive. It just keeps us in touching distance, 2 points behind Arsenal, and then we can go top of the league next weekend. Our away record. Well, I mean, yeah, our away record. Oh my God, I can't fucking talk. 1 second, boys. Please hold, yeah? Right, let's try again. Our away record wasn't great, but now it has improved a little bit. I can't lie. So if I look at it now, let's do Prem only. Where is it? Premier League venue away. Let's have a look at our away record. Yeah. Rebooting the system. Sometimes you just got to let the brain fry in it. So basically, we've played this season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games away from home in the Premier League. We've only won 3. It's not ideal. However, we've played in those 7. We've played Newcastle, Villa, Arsenal, and Brighton. Now, I'm not trying to like make excuses here, yeah, but they have to be 4 of the harder games. If I was to say to you, where would you rank Brighton? We played Brentford away as well. Bro, they're difficult matches, man. They are some of the hardest games away from home. Villa, Newcastle, Brighton, Arsenal, and Brentford. I'd say they're some of that. They've got to be top 7, top 8 harder games. Yeah? Palace away, that's up there. Forest away, that's tough, but not as hard as them. Sunderland's obviously tough, but not as hard as them. Bro, even United away, I wouldn't have. I'd have the other game. I'd have Villa away and Newcastle away harder than United. Spurs away, well, that's just not really a game. We just lose anyway. Liverpool, we just lose. Leeds, West Ham, Chelsea, Burnley, Everton, Bournemouth. Nah, we've actually played some of our hardest fixtures away from home already. That's the facts. But this is also true. Yeah, no easy away days in the Prem. This is facts. Every away game is hard, man. Yeah, good evening, good evening, good evening. That's actual truth. It is truth, man. We'll beat Spurs and Liverpool away. I'm not sure you understand. I'm not sure you understand. Either you're on the sauce already at 10 to 5. It is a Friday, so I'll allow it. Or something not right with you, mate. Liverpool away. Don't matter how crap they are, and it don't matter how mint we are. Yeah, we don't win there unless it's COVID. Yeah, if it's COVID, yeah, then we win. But if it's not COVID, then nah. Even Mahrez couldn't get us a W. Even Mahrez, with 1 minute to go, couldn't get us a W from the penalty spot. He had to blaze it over. Oh. Yeah, we're getting beat off of Spurs. But at least we can just accept it, you know what I mean? Because we know we lose, so it's fine. Isn't Spurs home our issue and not away? Oh, nah, it's both, man. It's both. We won Spurs away last 2 seasons, LB. Nah, that's just not true, is it? No. Now, we did win 2 years ago with the Akanji Bozo. And then last year, did we win there last year? Oh, no, you're talking about cup match, though, aren't you? Are you talking about the cup game? I feel like the cup game is a bit of a hack. I feel like you're kind of cheating a little bit if you're including the cup game. I'm talking Premier de League. Yeah, Ligue de Prem. I'm not talking Carabao. Yeah, chat is with me. I'll be you cooked. 1-0. We won 1-0 last year. No, we didn't. We didn't win 1-0 last year. That's fake news. That's fake news. Why are you lying? Why are you always lying? We won 1-0. Oh, yeah. Oi, that was the game. That was the game, yeah? Oh, I remember that one now. That was the one where we was winning 1-0 and then Haaland scored to make it 2-0 and they said it was handball, even though it was never, ever, ever handball. And then they almost equalised in the last second of the game, bro. Oh, shit. Yo, I remember that one. I remember that one now. No way. Oh, that was a madness. Imagine if they would have scored. Oh, if they would have equalised, yeah, it would have gone off, mate. Bro, it would have gone off because that Haaland handball was never, ever, 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 ever handball. They tried to rob us. Facts. Facts, bro. Oh, my God, I can't remember that. That's mad. Yeah. That's crazy how you guys remember that. That's a crazy one. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it, yeah? Where was it? Bro, I remember that. They went down the other end, didn't they? They went down the other end. That's mad. Let me see if I can find it. I want to see my reaction. Tottenham v Man City live watch along 1 year ago. That might not even get that far, man. Musiala hat trick. That guy's crazy. I got hair, bro. W hair. Back in the day when I had hair, man. Let's see. I tell you what, though, yeah, we actually seriously. What are you saying? Yo, bro. Why had to go in it? Why did you have to leave me? Why did you have to leave me? Why? Why the hell, man? Nature did its thing. Yeah. Why the hell nature have to just do that to me? I'm only 30. Yeah. Why the hell did it have to go so soon, man? I would have, if I was like 45, yeah. If I was like 45, I'd be like, all right, fair dues. Yeah, I get it. I understand the game. Yeah, like it had to go. But at 30, man, that's just nasty, innit? It's not on, really, if you think about it. A bit harsh. Harsh, mate. Vihash. I miss it, man. I do miss my hair. I can't lie. Like, it was nice. It just went, bro. It just fucking evaporated off my head. It was crazy. Like, bro, every day I woke up, yeah, man, my hair was just getting like, it was just disappearing. It was the equivalent of like, you ever know quicksand, yeah? You stand in quicksand. Effectively, that was what was happening with my forehead. It was like my hair had sunk into quicksand. Yeah. And it just disappeared. Sad, really. But anyway, the game's the game. Is it this one here? Alright, man, I got it, boys. It's this one, I think. I've got the extreme bozo counter. Is it this one? When did the goal go in? Bro's walking into Verdansk. What? What's he talking about? Position. Off. Doku for his end product. Fucking lay it on Doku and say, Doku's end product's crap. Well, you need to have the same energy for Savinio. And you guys said I had an agenda. And you guys said I had an agenda, mate. Look at this. A year ago, and I was spitting facts. Oh, but you got an agenda, bro. 8 months ago. 8 months ago this was from. Yeah? Bro, someone clip this. Because he plays well, mate, but his end product ain't the best. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't ruin it now, bro. Don't ruin it now. Don't ruin it, mate. Free kick. We've got one player in the box. Ref, that's a foul. Yeah. To the corner flag. Why are you not going to the corner? It's not a stream if I'm not talking about going to the corner flag, boys. Corner flag. Go to the corner flag. Corner flag. No! Cooked. Bring him down, 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 bring him down. Who's Zanov? You fucking legend! Fucking AK-45 spam in the chat now, man. This guy's the fucking real deal, mate. What is he going on about? This guy's the real deal. The real deal. Hozanov, you should have fucking cleared it there, though, bro. Put your foot through it, man. Nah, if they score off this, man. That's a major L if they score off this. Get rid of it. Yes. Get there, get there, get there, get there, get there. Our ball, our ball. It's a fucking... When did Haaland score? What I'm saying. It's class. Why is Grealish on? If we don't go to the corner flag, we're officially the dumbest team on the planet. Corner flag. Yes. What is wrong with me? Oh, fucking 93rd minute, bro. Yes. Oh, the frick is this season? What? Offside or nah? What's he saying now? I just realised I speak like a fucking idiot, don't I? Is he saying it's offside or something? Are they trying to say VAR driller? Oh, it might be VAR driller. It might be a VAR driller. I actually don't realise I'm speaking like this, by the way. I don't mean to speak like this. Oh. I don't know about that, you know. Where? Huh? Huh? Is it handball? Huh? It looked like it in there, which is allowed, bro. If it hits you there, it's fine now. Yeah, that's because basically it hit him there, bro. It hit him there, and that's allowed. That's a goal. If it hits him there, I swear that's allowed, chat. I swear it's allowed if it hits you there. Does it even hit Haaland? Does it hit Archie Gray? Yeah, this was dodgy, mate. This was fake news. Yo, please, man. Chill. That shows me absolutely nothing. Not seeing any handball. Nah. There's no handball. Ball there, Briss. This defo wasn't handball. There, that's allowed. If they rule it out, it's an absolute... That's a valid goal. Said you won't even... Nah, it's a freaking disgrace. Yo, this could be our madness. Bro! They go down the other end and they should score, man. They're going to score, aren't they? Oh, he put it over the bar! Papa Sabre! Oh my God, they should have scored! We've been fucking robbed! We didn't get robbed. Oh, they should have scored! They should have scored. They should have scored. They should have scored, bro. Oh my God, bro. We've been fucking scammed. We've been robbed. Mad. Bro, we should have conceded. Bro, they should have scored, man. They should have bagged there. We should have had that goal, because that goal defo was a legit goal, yeah? That Haaland one. But then they defo should have equalised. Papa Savis to sitter. Madness, mate. It's a freaking disgrace, bro. LB says, bring up the Gavardio goal line clearance reaction. Oh, from the Fulham game. Yeah, I'll do it in a sec, bro. We got Surai says, last season's performance made you lose your hair. Bro, it might have actually legit, like, City might be to blame. Yeah, the unks might be to blame for my hair loss. Like, it is possible. It is entirely possible. It is entirely possible. It's facts. Facts it is. It is, man. 100%. 100%. When was the Gavardio goal line clearance? Was it like the 96th minute of the game? Back post. No, they've still got it. Cross comes in. Shit cross. Back post still. Clear it, man. Yes, good clearance, Bernardo. Go on, Savinio! No, mad. Yes. I think it's a 93rd minute. 96 now. Bro. We're fucking panicking. Apart from Turkey, he's the only guy who don't give a shit. He's just chilling. Look at him, he's still doing skills and just taking half the team on like a baller. Techie baller. I take it. Yes, Turkey. Turkey, mate. Yeah. Big up to you, bro. Yeah, the only player on this pitch who's not cracked themselves. Yeah. Look at Turkey, chat. I don't care, man. He don't care. What are you saying? He's just chilling. We could probably do with Turkey getting back. Defending Savio just done. It's whatever they're folding off from us. Bro, this is unbelievable. Foot to a wall. Turkey, help him. No, you're not helped him. Oh, shit! Oh, it's cleared off the line! Josko Gavardio off the line! Bro. Oh, my God, this is horrendous! Look at the time, bro. Look at the time. Fucking hell! Diaz just kicks it anywhere. We are absolute fucking mess, bro. Bro, it's off the line from Josko Gavardio. Yeah, that was wild. That was actually insane. Yo, big up Bevel, man, for the super chat. What are you saying? Got any news? I know Bevel gets some ITK news now and again. Got any news, bro? Yeah, but honestly, man, that was crazy, bro. Honestly, man. Oh, that was mad. That game was actually insane, wasn't it? That game was insane. Breaking news, Man City will sign a new winger in 2026. Says who? Who said that? Who said that? Bevel, give us Anderson news. Let me have a look, bruh. Who says this? Sky Blue. There's nothing on City Extra about it, so it's probably fake news. Yeah, where's your source, pal? Where's your source, mate? Anderson wants Arsenal. Why would he go Arsenal, though? Why would he go Arsenal? Sit on bench. Rumours of Anderson 100 mil to Chelsea. Wow. That is mad. Rewatch Feyenoord. Nah, I actually just can't, bro. I might delete it off the channel. I don't want it on my channel. I'm trying to be positive this year, innit? I don't want it on my channel. I literally don't want it. I don't want it. I'd rather just not have it. Don't want it. Yeah. No, God, back up. For JS. For your ass, yeah? That guy don't know what he's talking about, mate. Where's Craig Party Time? Nah, he's still in it. He's just changed his name. He's changed his name, innit? And then it's changed again because YouTube have changed everybody's name to ats, which is proper annoying. But nah, he still comes in. He still comes in. He still comes in. City Galaxy. Nah, I don't think this is legit, bro. I don't think they're a legit account. I don't think they're a legit account. Ronnie says we need to be better on Sunday, bro. Nah, I agree. I agree. Feyenoord got a taste of their own medicine yesterday. Good. Good, man. Anderson wants to go Arsenal to be the Declan Rice replacement. Oh, wait. He's under sauce. He's under sauce. Just try to see if there's any other news, man. And the new United play on Monday. I've not even looked at theirs fixtures. They play, I think they play, is it Bournemouth or someone? Yeah, they play Bournemouth at home on Monday night. Yo, big up Formidables with the 2. Says big up the chat, very underrated. Ah, big up the chat every time, man. Big up the chat every time. I don't know if Bevel's still here, man. He just dropped the 20 bomb and then just got off. So I don't know if he's still in the chat, but big up Bevel for the super chat, man. But I've not seen any of your messages. Maybe a mod timed you out in it. I don't know. But I can't see you. I can't. Oh, he's actually just put a message in. Only news I have, bro, is Rudiger has been called to German Bonnie Blue. According to my sources, there's been talk of him leaving his legs wide open. And a French beef jerky had him in twerking. Aye. Aye. Madness. I big up, bro. Big up Tarek as well. So big up to LB in the chat. Big up Tarek, man. What you saying? Nah, I don't think we're getting Wharton. I think City have moved on, man. I think we want Anderson. I think we're going to go all in for Anderson in the summer. All in. I think City don't want Wharton, man. I don't think they want him in it. I don't think they want him. I think he'll go like Liverpool or United or something. Maybe Chelsea, but don't see him. I don't see him going. I don't see him coming to City. Unless Rodri goes. If Rodri goes, because if Rodri leaves in the summer and Bernardo leaves and Kovacic leaves, you're probably going to need 2 players. So maybe City go and get them both in the summer, but that's only if Rodri leaves. And obviously at the moment, there's no sign of that happening in terms of rumours or anything. There's no signs of that happening in terms of rumours. Nah, apparently it's fake news. Apparently it's a fake account, bro. I've seen that as well. Big up LB, big up Frankie. Anderson and Tino Livramento. Yeah, that'd be class. When he's Kovacic is out till like March or something. Yeah. It's out till March. I think you need 2 regardless if Bernardo and Kovacic leave. I agree. I probably agree with you. Yeah, I've seen that City are still linked with him. City still want him. Anderson, Tino, Mbappe. We win everything, says Harry. Can't watch Sunderland, Newcastle. Yeah, man, big up to you. Tino, Anderson, Semenyo, Guay, is that not rebuild complete? Nah. Because you need a better winger than that. Yeah, you need a better winger than that. We should look at Wharton. I just don't really like him that much, to be honest. I prefer Anderson. I like him. I just prefer Anderson. LB thoughts on Trafford plus money for Pope, Ramsdale, second goalkeeper, and Tino. What? I don't want them. No. You're not saying I get one of them in it. I don't want Pope or Ramsdale. No, I'm all right. You're not suggesting we get Pope or Ramsdale, surely. Nah. I don't want Pope or Ramsdale. Not for me. Newcastle are trying to get a new one to replace those guys, man. You know what I mean? So we don't want to take a player that they want to get rid of. Kolo Toure said he's got some personal issues, but he says he's going to be fine for the game, so he should be at the game. But yeah, not sure what's going on there, bro. LB watched Wharton v Fulham. He was min. I watched Wharton v Fulham. I think on the ball, he's a very good player. Don't get it wrong. I think he's a very good player. I just think overall, I just prefer Anderson. I just prefer Anderson, mate. LB Fabrizio in his podcast saying City will sign a winger in 2026. Pep had big admirer of Rodrigo. Well, Pep was glazing Rodrigo the other day again after the City game, wasn't he? Pep was glazing Rodrigo. He said, I told Rodrigo how good he is as a player. He's a player from another planet. This boy is a player from another level. I'm glad he's back from his injury. He's very, very good. And then the pre-match conference, they asked him about O'Reilly and he said, top Rodrigo, what a player he is. The pace he has is dangerous. Yeah. So, and back in November, Fabrizio Romano said in November, Real Madrid's Rodrigo remains a player appreciated by Pep Guardiola. No fresh contact has taken place since August, where the winger was the main option to replace Savinho amid interest from Tottenham. So Pep obviously does like Rodrigo, innit? I can't believe I didn't slam some cash on Rodrigo scoring. That was the most obvious money ever. Yeah, ever, mate. Yo, big up Flaws, man. Where you been, mate? You've not been here for time. Where's Maria? Maria. I don't know. We should sign Flecken if Trafford leaves. Semenyo January, Rodrigo in the summer, says Lewis. 50 mil is a good deal. I think that was Nico O'Reilly's worst performance on Wednesday, but oddly he was better than everybody else. Nah, that's cap, bro. That wasn't his worst performance. Nah. He had one, yeah, last season, mate, yeah. I can't remember which game it was where he wasn't great. Also, whenever he's played in midfield, I don't think he's been particularly great. That could be rage bait from Harry Roberts N3N. I can't lie. Yeah, that wasn't his worst game, bro. Possible rage bait alert. Possible rage bait. Yeah, also, Rodrigo was just very good. People don't want to say Rodrigo was good because everyone was slagging Rodrigo off on the summer. So, like, you know, people who are slagging Rodrigo off in the summer don't want to say he was good in it because it'll, you know, they'll end up getting pressed. Yeah, but he was good. He was good, mate. He was a good performer. Yeah. He was ass. Nico O'Reilly's bad first 15 minutes. That's it. Putting himself in a shot window. Yeah, probably, bro. Probably. That's facts, actually. Right now, we're about to leave with Trafford at this point. Honestly, man. What happened to 115? Who knows, bro? Who knows, mate? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Right, lads, I'm going to get off, man. Big up to yous. Stay tuned tomorrow for potential watch-alongs. I don't know which one to do, man. I don't know which one to do. I don't know if to do Chelsea, Everton, or Liverpool, Brighton. I might just stick them both on. I might just have both games on, one on second screen. But I don't know which one to do as the primary game. LB, you should do a FIFA career mode series. Someone Saeed jump in his stream. Sometimes it's cool, says DK. I used to do it, bro, on Twitch. I used to do it. But it's just heavy, bro. it's heavy. With the streams, yeah, it's just a lot. It's a lot. I used to do it, man. I used to enjoy it as well, but then it just got too much, mate. I was streaming like 7 hours a day. And it was just like, I just died off, bro. I can't lie. Did too much. Yeah, the thing is, yeah, when you've got this light, this is why I always turn the light off. You know, like when it gets to like nighttime, I was saying, let me turn the light off. I always turn the light off so it goes dark like that. It's because it kills my eyes. Like, the thing kills my eyes bad. And what with 1 hour, 40 minutes into this stream, and it's like already starting to like, you know, give me a headache and that. If you do 7 hours with a like light blasting in your face, painful, mate. Anyways, big up to you, man. Smash these likes up before you go. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel as well if you're new. Might be live later, might not be live later. Made no promises to you guys. But I will do a watch along tomorrow. But yeah, big up to everybody, man. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Smash these likes up before you go. Subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. And I'll catch you in the next one. It's a key light. It's a key light. It's like 40 quid or something. It's like 40 quid. But yeah, big up, guys. See you in the next one.